Welcome to drill practice. Let's get started with this finger drill. Get our fingers warmed up. Ready? Here we go. Twine ball, cracked twig, twilight gloom, whirling wind, weld metal, stiff whiskers, hard whipping, celery stalk, world cruise, queer sound, grain harvest, shrill voice, squint-eyed, young squaw, squander money. Now let's practice some finger switches, and these are very small words focusing on final T and final TS. Ready? Here we go. Pat, pats, let, lets, pit, pits, tot, tots, hut, huts, rate, rates, meet, meets, light, lights, moat, moats, loot, loots, bit, bits, hat, hats, rat, rats, wet, wets, mitt, mitts, rot, rots, put, puts, weight, weights, feet, feets, kite, kites, dote, dotes, boot, boots, knit, knits, bite, bites. These words are focused on consonant compounds, initial PL and PR. Ready? Here we go. Plate, pray, plus, press, plight, prune, plug, price, plod, prove, plea, pride, play, probe, plow, prick, ply, prize, place, prim, ploy, prep, plush, prime. Now we'll work a little bit on our vocabulary development and practice some adverb doublets. Ready? Here we go. Exhaustively worked, partially aligned, originally named, primarily stationed, poorly treated, literally destroyed, vigorously opposed, easily disturbed, intricately designed, quickly enumerated, methodically completed, easily eluded, initially inclined, accidentally spilled, deliberately omitted. And now for some states and capitals. Ready? Jackson, Mississippi. Tallahassee, Florida. Frankfort, Kentucky. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Salt Lake City, Utah. Carson City, Nevada. Nashville, Tennessee. Annapolis, Maryland. Trenton, New Jersey. Indianapolis, Indiana. Pierre, South Dakota. Montpelier, Vermont. Olympia, Washington. Little Rock, Arkansas. Hartford, Connecticut. Now we'll practice some very short sentences, focusing on final RN, final RK, and final FT. Ready? Here we go. The pattern is torn. The horn is in the barn. The iron is worn. Pick the corn by lantern. Hark, I hear the lark. Use a fork to eat pork. They will lurk in the dark. The jerk didn't do the work. Sift the soft sand. He is daft to turn left. Take the raft aft. There was a rift over the gift. Next, we will focus on some jury charge drills. And these drills are focusing on certain terminology that you might hear in a jury charge. So we have, for example, the first terminology is assault and battery, and a list of sentences. So that will be the practice, and then we'll probably do a few more. So I'll give you the terminology that we're focusing on and then the sentences. And you may or may not brief these. Some of these may be briefs for you. All right. So again, we'll start with assault and battery. Here we go. The charge was assault and battery. She must prove assault and battery. There was no evidence of assault and battery. She said it was a case of assault and battery. Now these sentences will focus on beyond a reasonable doubt. You must agree on this point beyond a reasonable doubt. Beyond a reasonable doubt, they proved their charges. The attorney proved his case beyond a reasonable doubt. The plaintiff must prove his case beyond a reasonable doubt. Next, we'll focus on the word burden. He carries a heavy burden at all times. It is the burden of the plaintiff to prove his contentions. It is a heavy burden that you carry. It is a tremendous burden. He can't deal with the burdens of the office. John is burdened with family problems. It is burdening him to handle the questions. What burdens does she have to bear? And that will conclude our drill practice.